All right, moving on. It says, in particular, anti-government and anti-authority DVEs, many of whom likely will be inspired by partisan policy grievances or conspiracy theories, will pose the most significant threat. So this is under the guise. So it says, we expect the DVEs to pose the most significant threat to government officials, voters, elections-related personnel, and infrastructure, including polling places, ballot drop box locations, voter registration sites, campaign events, political party offices, and vote counting sites. In particular, anti-government. Like, if you're anti-government, you're not trying to stop people from voting. You're not trying to blow up a drop box for vote, for votes. You're not. You're just not participating. I'm not playing this game. The game's stupid. It's all rigged, right? But again, they have to throw that in there. So if you believe that people conspire, right, conspiracy theories, or you believe that the government's not good at what they do and is maybe too large, any one of those things, you pose the most significant threat. We have also recently observed a rise in disruptive tactics targeting election officials like those observed in past election cycles, including hoax bomb threats, swatting, doxing, and mailing white powder letters intended to instill fear. Like, I'm not saying that doesn't happen. I'm sure that does happen. I'm sure there's some pieces of shit that will try to, intimidate voters not to vote. Whatever. But the fact that they're calling out anybody who believes that a small or large group will conspire and conceal their identity to do something that you wouldn't want them to do as the American public, now you're a conspiracy theorist. And if you believe the government is bad at what they do, if you've heard my bowling alley story when I was in the military, they are generally bad at what they do. And I've heard this too. Do you know who's not bad at what they do? The intelligence agencies. They're the ones who hire the Harvard graduates and Oxford alumni and MIT this and all. They come off as very stupid when they put out those Secret Service agents that looked like they did when Trump was there. But that was on purpose, right? The people that are actually in the Department of Defense at the highest levels of these three-letter agencies, they're not unintelligent. They're not ignorant. They're not stupid, right? But most of the government is. Right? It's not all the DMV, but a lot of it's the DMV. Online users and forums frequented by some DVEs have increasingly called for violence linked to the 2024 election cycle and seek to promote violence in response to politically and socially disruptive topics like immigration, abortion rights, and LGBTQIA issues or significant current events.